Hey everybody, this is Tambiot and I'm back with another Transformers video review, and this time I have the fifth figure in the Botcon 2015 souvenir figure set, Autobot Stepper. So this is, I think, one of the only figures in here. No, there's another figure. He's the only figure in the box set that's actually shattered glass. So let's go ahead and bring him out. So you do have him and I think it's Nebulon. I'll have to check that out in just a little bit. So, both those figures in there. And if you did want to check out the box, I did put a review up of it with the Megatron video. So if you're interested in seeing the box, then check out that video. Alright, so here's Autobot Stepper. And like I said, he is from the shattered glass, so he looks a little bit different. I know that Millennium Publishing did create a regular version of, actually I think it was Ricochet, but Ricochet and Stepper are basically the same character. One of them being the Japanese and the other being the American. I think the Ricochet was the Japanese and the Stepper was the American, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But as you can see, this is made out of the Generations Jazz mold, which that's how the original Stepper was. It was made out of the G1 Jazz mold. So instead of him being black, he is very orange. I don't know what that's supposed to signify, or if that's just the color that they decided to use. I know that there was some discussion that he was hinted at in Botcon 2014's comic. There was some discussion that he was actually painted wrong, and maybe that's why. Maybe it was painted wrong. And they're saying that they had the forethought with this figure that long ago, but maybe it was repainted, or maybe it was mispainted or miscolored in the comic, and they decided to then go with it at some point, and this year is that point. So, alright, so Stepper does come with his instructions, and he does come with his biotech card. So his technical data, it does show that his greatest attribute is his speed, which is at a 9. And then here is his bio, and if you want to read that at your own leisure, just go ahead and pause that and then do so. So like I said, he does come with Nebulon here, which is Nightbeat, I think. Nebulon was Nightsticks, which was Universe Cyclonus. So that comes with that, and I know that he did also come with the United Stepper, so that gun did come with him. So this guy has been used a lot. He's been reused for a lot of stuff. Go ahead and I'll show you some of the up close details, and if you see that there's actually gold paint around the black flames, and it's that same gold paint that's right here. I don't know if it's the same paint that they used for Pack Rat. It looks like it's almost the same, so just be careful that it doesn't flake off. So that's the underside of him. Let's go ahead and get into transformation, since he does not have a port or anything to pop this guy on. And I think the original had some place like on the hood where you could put the target master in, but this one doesn't have it. So we'll go ahead and pop the doors open, and then we'll come here to the arms, flip these up like this, and then flip them out. And here's his regular gun. I forgot to pull that out. So like that, and then we want to take this and we want to rotate out these legs a little bit. So we'll get these legs going like that, and then like that. You don't rotate that around. So a lot of people mistransform this guy, and I have. There's been a lot of pictures that I've seen where people they don't transform him completely right. So what you want to do is you want to take and twist this piece, and you want to keep going. And when you think that you're far enough, you're still not far enough. So keep going. See, it seems to have gotten stuck right here, but there's still a lot of space in there. So move some stuff out of the way. I think I actually got hung up on there. Yeah, I got hung up on there. Oh man, what did I do? So you gotta push it all the way back until it won't go anymore. And that's how you know that you're far enough. I don't even think I'm far enough right now. I think I still need to go farther. No, it's okay. It's good. It's good where it is now. So straighten these knees. Some of the joints in this guy is a little loose. Like this, I think it was this portion right here. No, there's this one right here. See, that's a little loose right there. And then these are kind of loose right here. But you're not going to have to worry about that once you have them fully transformed. It's just this one right here I think you might have to worry about. Alright, so now that it's like that, you want to take and flip this like this and push that up, and you'll flip this down and it'll hold the arms up and it'll push the head up through this. And it's all on gears, so when you when you push it down, it pushes the head down because it's all on gears. See, it pushes the head up. So, flip that like that, and like that. Alright, so here you have Shattered Glass Stepper. Alright, like I stated, he has actually two guns. He has this white gun, which you take and then go like this. And that's his regular gun. And then you have Nebulon, which, let me show you his articulation right here. So forward, back, it's a pin. And then you have a pin right here for the elbow, and then you have like that for the leg, no knees or anything. You want to flip this up, and you go like this and flip these around and go like this. Come on, there you go. Something's not straight in there. Something's off with the legs, because it actually you have to push this around, and then this is real loose on this side. So we have this, and we have his target master. And then if you want to, you can actually take these speakers off, and these speakers are kind of go like that. You can actually take the speakers off. Let me see if I can remember how to pop these off. Okay, it's like this, and you can actually take and I don't remember how you do this, but you take those off and then you pop them on here, and you can go like this, and then it'll make the gun like a super gun or something. I don't really know. So you pop that there and then go like that. See, like that. Alright, so there he is all armed up now. I have to admit that the orange is a little strange. Once again, it kind of makes me wonder why they picked orange. And the only reason I can think of is that because there was a mistake in the comic book and they just ran with it. I don't know, he seems like a really weird color, especially for the original being black, you know. I would think that they would go, I don't know, the opposite of black would be white, but then he would be jazz again. So I don't really know. So for articulation, come up here to the head. The head's on a ball joint. So you get down, you get up a little bit, you get left and right. And then you come here, and this is on a ball joint. So you get forward, you get back, you get out because of cut. Then you have a twist right here. You have a double hinged elbow. Then you have a ball jointed wrist. So you can twist the arm, the hand, you can twist it, you can move it around. Then you come down here to the waist, and left and right. And then the hips are it's a double jointed type thing. So you have the one on the ender, and then you have one right here. So you got one to move it forward and back, and then one to move it out. Then you got your twist. Then you have your knee, and it's a double knee joint. And then you come down here to the foot. You can move it down a little bit. You can move it up because it moves this panel out of the way, that filler panel. And then you have your little bit of heel. So. Really, I don't have much more to say about this guy other than what I've already said about him. So I'll go ahead and conclude this review. Don't forget to check out my other Botcon videos because I have the other sets. Those will be up real soon. Do subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. This is Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.